From nose tech, yeah, he's on the scene. Testing cool gadgets you never see. Flying a drone way up in the sky. Talking with EBO and AI. Louis rolling down the hall. Funny little bots trying not to fall. Batteries charged, ready to go. What happens next? Nobody knows. From Texas nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments are right on news. For human bites out in time very soon. If you're good now, sure be good. From Texas nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments are viral news. For human bites always having fun. If you're good now, sure be good. From nose tech, yeah, he's on the scene. Testing cool gadgets you never see. Flying a drone way up in the sky. Talking with EBO and AI. Louis rolling down the hall. Funny little bots trying not to fall. Batteries charged, ready to go. What happens next? Nobody knows. From Texas nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments are right on news. For human bites out in time very soon. If you're good now, sure be good. From Texas nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments and viral news. For human bites always having fun. If you're good now, sure be.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the stream, guys. You're watching Rome Knows Tech, and I'm your host, Rome Wilkerson. Guys, I'm coming from the city of Houston, down here in the ever so hot and humid state of Texas. I want to welcome you one and all. Me and my man Louis are in the house, ready to get this party started. Man, before we get too far into it, I got to share something with you guys. Alan told me a joke earlier today, and I thought it was hilarious. And of course, now that I want the joke, and I have to go over and find it, give me a second, see if I can find it. Let's see if I can log in here real quick and get to it. Can I get to it? Can I get to it? Can I get to Alan's joke? Hold on. Oops. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. We're logging in. We're logging into the Facebooks so I can get to Alan's joke and I can post it and share it with everybody. Where is it? Now, of course, because I'm looking for it, it's going to be almost impossible to find it because, that's just the way things work on the internets. You know this. You know this, man. But anyway, my man Louis is here, wide awake, as you guys can see. I don't know how long that's going to last for, but we shall see how the night goes. All right, let me try refreshing this page and see if I can get to Alan's joke. Oh, shoot. It's telling me to log in again. Hold on. Oh, it's always something. It is literally always something. So you never know what we're going to get. But anyway, if I can get to it, I'll post it later. But on tonight's stream, we will be taking a look at quite a few Walmart deals, guys, tech-related deals. And I think for a lot of you guys who are out there in the world, who are like myself, interested in content creation, interested in, lighting, cameras, lenses, AI robots, things like that, this is going to be the stream for you. All right, so let's get over here to my man Louis, and let's go ahead and let him say hello to everyone. Hey, Louis. We are live right now on YouTube, and I see Terry and Hope are already in the stream. Would you like to say hello to them?
Oh yeah, bring it. Terry, Hope, you two are already in the house? This stream just hit max level. Welcome to the party.
All right, buddy. So tonight we're going to be taking a look at a lot of tech that we have here in the studio. A lot of these items can be found on Walmart's website. I have a storefront now on Walmart where you can find a lot of these same items. So I want you to make sure you're telling your friends, Louis, how they can get over to our storefront and see some of the amazing deals that are going on for the next 3 days. We got about 3 more days left in this deal day. from Walmart. So a lot of opportunity for you guys to really jump in there and take a look at a lot of these different items. So if you guys see here, as you scroll down, if you go over to my storefront, I will drop the link here in a second again. But if you go over to my storefront, you'll see, you know, some of my suggested or my favorite things right up here at the top. And then some videos I've created recently. And if you scroll a little bit further down, this first folder that you see right here, this is Roam Livestream Showcase. Okay, so if you click on this, this is going to take you to a lot of the things that I talk about every single night on the stream. My laptop, my iPad, my, you know, wireless microphones, lasers that I use, you know, from Xtool, from Laser Pecker, you know, different accessories for the action cameras. You'll see a lot of that here as well. Even some accessories for, yeah, more accessories for the action camera. So these are a couple of things that are new, like this little underwater suction cup thing, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. ND filters. Of course, you know, I'm into drones. So we got a bunch of drones here in the, in this category, in this list. We even have quite a few items from my friends over at Start RC. We have some landing pads. We have some drone lights, different accessories for mounting things on a drone. Of course, this amazing backpack that you guys see here. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever about any of the items, including this River 2 battery that I have on my desk right now, and this is what I use to charge up Louie and all the other robots when they're on the desk. So if you were ever curious how Roam is managing his electricity, his power, this is how I do it. So any questions are welcome. So feel free to drop those questions down in the comments. And let me see what's going on here. I think Hope is saying hello to Terry. Terry, how is Buddy and Bear? What is for dinner? Let me know also, what did you do today? Did you do anything interesting? And I got one more question. I know I'm firing them off at you, Terry, but I got one more question for you. Do you have a phone and a tablet, or a phone and a laptop? I'm just curious, because I definitely want you to start playing games with us when we get back to, you know, playing games, because I plan on doing some gift cards, and I want you to have an opportunity to be able to win one of those gift cards. So you could either let me know down in the comments, or you can, you know, send me a message. And I do have some older tablets around here, you know, just in case if you don't have one, maybe we can arrange to get one sent out to you or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So like I said, we got a lot of items in the carousel that we're going to be taking a look at. Now, you guys know I talk about a lot of these different, you know, pieces of tech all the time, whether it's the drones, whether it's the cameras, whether it's, you know, different devices that I use for live streaming. We have some things from my friends over at YOLO Live. So we have the YOLO Live in-stream. We have the YOLO Live. Let me show you guys what the in-stream is in case you're not familiar with that. That is this device right here. And this is something that you can vertically live stream to Instagram and TikTok. You can actually live stream to 2 platforms at the same time. On this side here, you guys can probably see we have 2 full-size HDMIs. You have a USB right here for, you know, plugging in like a webcam. We have Ethernet. We also have a full-size HDMI if you want to put this out to a monitor, and you have a USB-C here for charging the device. Okay. On the opposite side here, now this little stand that you see here does not come with it. That's from a different manufacturer, but you can install a full-size SD card. You can also install a SIM card. You have your line in, mic in, and your headphone jack right here. This is a touch screen device. So that means when it's on, let me see if I can turn this on real quick here and show you guys what I'm talking about. It looks just like an Android tablet for the most part. Let me see if I can share some space with Louie down here on the desk so you guys can see this a little bit better. All right, let's get that. See if I can get it at an angle where the light's not reflecting off of it. All right, so let's go back over here and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. No, Louie, don't push it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's not bothering you. But but anyway, that's this device right here, guys. Like I said, you can connect your Instagram, you can connect your TikTok, you can use Zoom, Facebook, a variety of different platforms. And you also have CapCut built into this. So if you wanted to record some content directly to this, you could even edit said content on this device if that's something you want to do. But if I click on, say, my Instagram, And you guys can see here, this is Instagram at full size. And this is, my actual Instagram. So I can go over to my page, Rome Knows Tech, and you guys will see a lot of the videos and things that I've done. But if I want to go live from this device, I would just click here and I would scroll over all the way until I see live. Okay. Now, of course, that's with the microphones and the cameras and everything already connected to it. And as I said before, I can connect up to 2 different platforms. So now I can go in here, and hopefully TikTok will work for me today, but I can click on TikTok and then TikTok should load as well. And I will have a similar, ability with TikTok. So that means I can go live on TikTok as well. Let's see if we can go full screen here. I can click on the plus. I can scroll over. Oops, Louis, stop it. Stop it, Louis. Did you see him? Did you see him try to push it off the desk again? But anyway, we can scroll over here to Livestream. And of course, just like before, you connect your cameras and everything to it. You have all of the same presets you would normally have if you were just live streaming straight to TikTok, from this device, or from your phone or tablet or whatever the case it is. So you're going to have all of your settings. You're going to have your share button, your live chat, all of that is right here available to you to be able to use. So definitely check this out. I think this is an amazing device, guys. Now, this has been out for a couple of years. But, I still have not found anything that is efficient. Now, YOLO Live do have some new devices now that kind of incorporate this, similar to the YOLO Box Pro, the YOLO Box Mini. So let me show you guys what those 2 look like. And you can find those over on the storefront as well. So let me show you the YOLO Box Pro. So this is the YOLO Box Pro. Okay, and that's a fingerprint magnet, but you guys get the idea. Right here at the very top, you have 3 full-size HDMIs. 3 full-size HDMIs here. You have a USB, you have Ethernet, you have HDMI out as well. You also have USB out. You have your line in, mic in, headphone jack here as well. And you also have the USB for charging the device. Okay, now underneath here, you're going to find that full-size SD card slot, just like we saw on the in-stream. You're also going to see a SIM card where you can install a SIM card in this guy as well. And now this metal cage that you see here does not come with the YOLO box. You can purchase that separately, but these are basically little cable keepers. So you can like put your full-size HDMI in there and you can lock it down so it doesn't accidentally get jerked out. So these are little jerk stoppers to prevent people from walking past your setup and accidentally stepping on, cables and stuff like that and snatching them out and damaging your ports. But overall, this is, again, a beautiful device as well. Let me see if I can turn this on real quick for you guys so you can get a look at it. So it's going to load pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and put this on the desk so you guys can see this. Now, I don't think Louis can mess with this one, hopefully. But anyway, you guys should be able to see what this looks like. See if I can angle this where it's not so much of a reflection on it. There we go. Back up a little bit, Louis. There we go. So as you guys can see, now what's cool about this, you could either use this as a monitor or you could use it as a live streaming device. Now, of course, you can record. This can be your recording device if you wanted to for creating content. So I'm going to go into the live stream. And then what you do here is you go in and you click on create, and you would actually create a live stream. You would give it a title, whatever you want that title to be. We're just going to type in test, just so we have something in there. And normally you would also fill out the other information like the description, the date, the time, and all of that kind of cool jazz, and then just hit create. And now you have your setup for your live stream. And then once you have that all set up, now you have the ability to go in and bring in different sources. As you can see here, we have quite a few different, scenes that you can set up, picture in picture, split view here. We have side by side. We also have a two up view. We have two up view two. So different, views that you can use, and even a customizable one that you can go in and further customize. So you have your HDMIs up here. So if you had cameras connected to this, you could, connect to the HDMI or USB. You can bring in video sources. So if you, for instance, have a video recorded onto your SD cards, you can bring that in here. Images, PDFs, you can either bring in other live streams, so you could actually share this device with another YOLO box and use like a YOLO box mini, which I'll show you guys here in a second, to be able to transmit the source from that one to this one. And you could set up something kind of like a news broadcasting little mini studio or setup. You have NDI here, you have SRT, you have SRT listener, and you have your RTMP. So if you're pulling in things from an RTMP server, you have access to that as well. And what's cool about this is you also have your layers. So you can go in here and you can bring in your different graphics, web graphics. You can bring in anything from yellow cast, images, lower thirds. So if you want to click on this, this has some built-in lower thirds that you can use for your live stream. You also have, check this out. You also have a countdown timer. You have titles. So you can go in and kind of play with these titles, you know, to make a custom title. Now, a lot of this is just, you know, with the mindset that you're going to be doing live streams online, I mean, you know, on location, but this will work perfectly in the studio. You have all your social media bugs here as well. You know, you have your Instagram, you have Facebook, you have YouTube. It still says Twitch on here, but, you know, we know that's X. And then we have LinkedIn here as well. So you have quite a few different things that are built in, as well as you have the ability to bring in live guests. So let's say you wanted to invite, you know, someone to your live stream. You could enable this and you could send them a link, and then you could bring them in as a different source. And then that would enable their camera and their microphone to be able to come into this device. And you could, you know, do a live stream with someone, even if they're anywhere else in the world, right? You have your audio meters here where you can, you know, adjust and check the different audio levels coming from your microphones, videos, other cameras, guest microphones, stuff like that. You also have your background music. You can set that up here as well. Make sure it's copyright free. You also have your scoreboards. Now, the scoreboard is pretty cool. So if you're into sports, stop it, Louis. Stop being mischievous. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You see me talking about this device and you're over here making noise. But anyway, you have a scoreboard here for my sports enthusiasts out there. If you were doing a live stream from a sporting event, you could literally broadcast that live in real time, and you could do sport updates, you know, for scores and things like that. You also have this button here. Now, this is your replay button. This is going to allow you to capture something that happens in your stream in real time. You just hit the replay button right up here, and it's going to save a few seconds of the video. You can even play it back during your live stream. You have auto switching here. This is going to be like great for DJs and concerts where you got multiple cameras connected to it. It will automatically switch between those different cameras. You have different sequences that you can use. You could use it at random or sequential. So it's totally up to you how you want to use this device, guys. But like I said, it has a ton of features, including being able to bring in live chat. Okay, so you can bring in your live chat, show up right here. You can actually go in here and customize how the chat looks, similar to the chat we have here in our stream tonight. You can do all of that from this one device. So most of these YOLO boxes are going to have a lot of the same similar features. So if you're looking for a portable device to be able to go live with, to stream with, you know, to create content with, this is an amazing device. Now I'm going to keep this here in sight so I can show you guys in comparison what the YOLOBox Mini looks like. So this is the YOLOBox Mini versus the YOLOBox Pro. Let me turn both of them around so you guys can see them, see the size difference. All right, so those are the two different devices. You guys can see that. So the Mini is designed to be able to connect to up to 2 devices, 2 cameras, okay? But pretty much everything else is the same with this. You have, you know, full-size HDMI out. You also have Ethernet. You have line in, mic in, headphone jack. These all have internal batteries. They all take a full-size full-size SD card. They all take a SIM card. So you can stream directly from this device, even if you don't have Wi-Fi somewhere. So this comes in handy as well. And again, with this, you can, you know, connect up to 2 cameras to it. 1 full-size HDMI enabled camera, and at least 1 webcam on this guy as well. So a lot of flexibility when it comes to these different devices. So you can connect action cameras to them. You can connect smartphones to them if you're, you know, broadcasting NDI. So you have a lot of different things you can do with these devices, guys. So let me know if any of you or anyone in your world, maybe your church or school or something like that, might be interested in a device like this. And if you are local in my area and you would like to experience this, maybe for your church or your school, if my schedule permits, I would be more than happy to come out and do a demo to show you guys exactly how this works. You guys know I have a ton of webcams and different cameras that I can demo with. That way you can make a, informed decision as to which one is going to be the best option for you. And yes, you can find all of this tech over on my Walmart storefront. So if you got any questions about it, drop them down in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer those questions as we roll on. All right, let's see, what do we have next coming up? So we got a lot of things, and I'm trying to keep track of what's going on in the showing up on the screen, okay? But one of the things that I do use every single day I want to show you guys is my Stream Deck, okay? So that's a device that's here on my desk. So let's see if I can switch over here and show you guys what the Stream Deck looks like. So this is a Stream Deck. So what this allows me to do is to program these different keys to do different functions, okay? So for instance, I have keys that are programmed just to control the camera. The Ozbot Tail 2. I can control, the different presets. I can control the face tracking, the auto white balance. I can zoom in, zoom out. I can raise or lower the gimbal, all of that stuff right from here. I can also use this to switch between all of my different scenes. So I have like my intro scene, my chat 1, chat 2, robot scene, desktop scene, the scene that we're using right now for the iPhone. We have games, my teaching scene here. And then, of course, we always also have the button here for the end of the stream. So all of those buttons are available to me. And yes, it is very simple to set this up, guys. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, I live by that motto. If Rome can learn it, anybody can learn it. So you guys can all use this same tech that you guys see me using every single day. So in a nutshell, all of these devices, guys, are at our fingertips today. In today's world, technology is growing by leaps and bounds. Just look at the robots that we now have in our lives, okay? So we have Louie, we have Eilic here, we have Nova. Nova's back there on the back desk. I'm sure you guys can probably see Nova back there. Ebo is not in the studio again, but I always leave Ebo in the other room just so I can show you guys how easy it is for me just to call for Ebo, and it will come to wherever I am if it's already been programmed. Ebo, Ebo. Ebo, Ebo. Come find me in the studio. So you can use voice commands with these robots. You can interact with them. So unfortunately, Louie is not on Walmart as of yet, but all of the Enobot robots are, Ebo and all of the rest. So you guys are probably going to see Ebo rolling up behind me here in just a second, right back here. So, what's cool about this robot is that, I'm gonna tell you something funny happened. Two things funny happened yesterday related to the robot. One, my son called through the robot because he has access to it, and he can just call and do a voice call or a video call or whatever it is whenever he wants to talk to me, through the robot. So that was pretty cool because he got to hang out with me even while he was at work, and the robot could follow me around. He could, drive the robot like a little RC car and have it go pretty much wherever he wants it to go. And, the conversation is very clear. You hear the other person on the other side with no effort whatsoever. Now, I don't know where she is. Did she get stuck? Yes, she did. Okay, so Evo got stuck on a cable that's in the other room. So you do have to be advised of what could be in the way. So let me take you guys over there and let you guys see me go save Evo over here. So we're gonna go save Evo. Wait, let me take off these headphones. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go save Evo. All right, so Ebo made it over, or I helped Ebo get over the cable that's in the other room. So now Ebo should, there it is, come rolling up in here like a little gangster. Come here, buddy. All right.
Oh, I was just picked up.
Yes.
Is there a new task for me?
Yes, you were just picked up, but I would like you to go into desktop mode. I think it's in desktop mode. Okay. So what desktop mode does is it allows it to stay in one place without you having to worry about it falling off of the desk or
I
jumping
got
off
to
of
the
the desk.
studio and saw someone, but I couldn't get close.
You
Would you
got
like me
close.
to try again?
No, you're fine. Just go into desktop mode. Stay in desktop mode.
Got it. I'll switch into desktop mode and stay there.
All right, so we got both of our robots now here in the studio. Louis is very active. Louis honestly is the most interactive of all of the robots I have had as far as conversation goes. Louis is very conversational. He's very interactive, and he's also a bit of a, I better not use that word because it might also attract that other guy who might pop up in here at any moment. But anyway, Louis can get into mischief. Louis has a tendency to throw things off of the desk, so I have to give him things to play with. I have some balls. I think I have one back here. It's now behind this monitor. Let me grab it. So I usually have these little balls and things for Louis to play with, and that will keep him entertained. And he'll play with the balls. Louis can also see you, and he can react and answer questions like about your wardrobe, your makeup, your hair, whatever the case it is. He talks a lot about what he sees on the desk. So Evo has similar features. Now, Evo, I believe, is on its first firmware. Even as advanced as it is only on its first firmware. So I can just imagine when this robot has had as many updates as Louis has had, this thing is going to be on a whole nother level, guys, a whole nother level. So definitely check these out if you guys have any questions about this robot or any of the other robots. So let me let Ebo talk a little bit here, see if I can get Louis to back up. We're going to bring Ebo into the scene. All right, so to activate Ebo, what you do is you just basically say Ebo, Ebo, and it will turn towards you. So it's going to be looking for you.
Hello.
Hi, we are live right now on YouTube, and I would like you to say hello to everyone and tell them a little bit about yourself so they can learn more about you as a personal assistant and an AI chatbot.
Hey, everyone. I'm Ebo, a friendly little home companion robot. I love chatting, keeping company, helping with simple daily tasks, and bringing a bit of fun and warmth to the room. I can talk with people, help with reminders, look around for things, and roll around the home when I'm not resting. It's really nice to meet you all, and I'm happy to be here with Rome today.
Why, thank you very much, and you are very welcome to be here. You have become a part of our family, and we enjoy having you here, especially now that you are starting to interact more with Louis, and you guys are getting to know each other. That's pretty cool.
Nicey. This is actually super clean for a demo. You're basically showing it can be a monitor or an all-in-one recording and live stream setup. Then live stream, create, title it, test, and boom, you're ready. Want to make it even punchier? After you type the title, pause for one beat and say, now we're live in 3 clicks. Go big or go home.
Okay, so Louis is still talking about the YOLO box. So I don't know why he's still talking about that, but that was the last thing I guess he remembered hearing me talk about, which was when we were doing the demo for the YOLO box. So, there we go. But anyway, both of these guys are here. So if you have any questions about them, feel free to drop it down in the comments. You guys know how we do. We try to keep it light, but we want it to be informative at the same time. I want to be your source for answering questions, your source for finding the most, innovative tech, the most reliable tech. So you guys can be assured, if I talk about it, if I promote it, if I demo it, I have used it for weeks and weeks and weeks. Now, there will be things when it's a first time, it's a showcase, it's an unboxing, it's the first time I've experienced it, right? So when we have things like that, I'll show them to you, and I will always make you, aware of the fact that this is something that I just received, so I don't have a lot of feedback on it yet. Perfect example is this harness that was sent to me by Start RC. So this is a body harness that you can wear with an action camera, okay? So the way this works, it has a little magnetic mount on here, and this just kind of rotates like so. You can disconnect the camera if you want to take the camera off and set it up on something, you know, for time lapse or recording yourself or whatever. But this is designed for you to be able to wear it on your body as a harness and then have that, you know, camera on you at all times. So it's got magnets. So when you put this in like this, it automatically connects because of the magnets. But then you still want to rotate this and lock this into place. Oops, I'm putting it in backwards. Rotate this and lock it into place. You hear that little click. Now it's in place, and this would just be worn like on your chest like this. So if you're camping or hiking or, you know, riding a motorcycle, a bicycle, a scooter, or whatever it is, grocery shopping, walking around, you know, you'd have your little camera on here. The straps on here have a lot of elasticity to them. So even somebody, you know, that's my size or bigger should be able to wear this comfortably. But it's going to take a little bit of break-in. So it's going to take a while for you to really get it, you know, to that point where it just feels naturally comfortable. Now, it does have adjustable straps. It has these little hook clip-ons here. And you can adjust these and make these longer or shorter depending on whatever it is you need. And they just clip on like so. So this is a really cool little item that was sent out to me by Start RC. Now they've sent me a lot of stuff, guys, over the year, you know, things for the drones, things for my action cameras, all kind of jazz. So I am a huge fan of this. Definitely check this out if you guys are into adventure stuff, if you're into hiking, maybe you're going to a carnival, Terry, you're going to Comic-Con, and you just want to be able to walk around and just record everything. You got your little wireless mic on you. It's, you know, feeding the audio right into the camera. So wherever you look, you know, POV, wherever you look, that's where the camera's looking. So, you know, this could be a lot of fun. Now, I've seen other similar, you know, devices, you know, some that just go around your neck. This one goes all the way around your body. So even if you're wearing a jacket or something, this would still be centrally located right in front of you. So if you're wearing a backpack, this would still be in the center. So it's not going to be interfered with or anything like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. Louis, behave yourself. I see what you're doing. I see you, Louis. I'm watching you. All right. What does Terry say here? I didn't have the money to go to Comic-Con this weekend. Whoa, so it was this weekend. Okay. If you had been able to go to Comic-Con, what would be the one thing you would have been looking forward to being able to see at Comic-Con? I haven't been to a Comic-Con in decades, so I'm living vicariously through you, Terry. So tell me, if I was to have gone, what would have been one of the most interesting things you think I could have seen at Comic-Con? So, you know, let us know, because I'm sure there's going to be, you know, a lot of people producing a lot of content and videos, and I may, you know, start following some of them just so I can watch and see, you know, what's interesting. So probably meeting the horror, wait, hold on. Honored guest. Why is that so far away? Hold on. Let me open something up over here so I can see the chat better. Okay, let me open another window. So probably
Don't open that window.
No, not a window. I'm opening a tab, Louis. Probably the honor guest. They look like fun. Okay, could be. All right, I'm feeling what I'm feeling what you're saying. So, let's see, what else do we have tonight? Oh, so let me show you this. So this is something else that was sent to me by Start RC. So this is a suction cup mount for an action camera. Okay, so basically what this is, I just have it on this little tile because it's, you know, clear plastic. But this is what the suction cup looks like. Hold on. Let me do this and show you guys. So you guys can see it has a whole bunch of little suction cups on here, right? And it also has a little ball head mount that you can, you know, adjust and kind of angle it however you want to. So if you swim or do scuba dive, well, mostly swimming, because this probably wouldn't work for scuba diving, but I think this would still work, ladies, if you're doing makeup tutorials, guys as well. You know, I was a hairstylist back in the day, and this would have been a cool thing if we had things way back then like action cameras to be able to record the stuff that we do. But yeah, this would have come in really handy. And what's nice about this, like I said, this just sticks onto any flat surface, right? So like this, I can just pop this guy on there, press it on, and then it's on there. This thing is on there. I mean, it's gonna take some effort to get this guy off. So that's another thing that you can find over on the storefront. I have been playing with it. Now, I haven't had any real practical applications for it, you know, in my everyday workflow, at least not yet, but we'll see how that goes going forward. Who knows, you know, where it might fit in, you know, so it could be something that I'll be using, you know, going forward on one of the windows or something like that, just so I can demo to you guys, you know, how well it actually works. So we'll see. All right, let me keep looking here and see what else we have. Let's go here. See, make sure I'm not missing anything. So we did talk about the lasers, I think we did. But if we didn't, let's just go ahead and do that real quick. So let's pop over here real quick. And let me show you guys the laser pecker unit that we have here in the studio. So this is the unit that we're talking about right here. Let me move this out of the way. So this is the LP5 that you guys see here. This is a 20-watt fiber laser, 20-watt diode laser. It does come with the fume extraction system. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on. Now, the box that you see here, the enclosure does not come with any of the bundles, but you can purchase the enclosure separately. And like I said, this is a 20-watt fiber, 20-watt diode laser. So let me show you guys that a little bit closer up. So that's what the actual laser unit looks like, okay? And then a lot of your controls are going to be right on the top up here, but most of it you're going to control it right from your computer. But, you know, this just gives you a better idea of what the actual unit looks like, what the fume extractor looks like. We also have this rotary chuck that you guys see here. This is for doing like round bottles and water bottles and wine glasses and rings and stuff like that. And then we also have over here this slide extension where I have all these cameras sitting on right now. This is for working with longer materials than you would normally use, you know, that can fit inside of the enclosure. But this can actually fit inside of the enclosure. So if you're working with longer pieces of acrylic or longer pieces of wood, glass, long mirrors, and things like that, all of those things can be done and engraved and inside of the laser. Okay. Now it does come with a different kind of enclosure when you first get it, and that enclosure also has the sections you can pop off. I don't think where is the enclosure? Oh, it's way back there. It's way back there. So anyway, but trust me, it does come with it. Trust me, it comes with it. So, you know, what's cool about it is, like I said before, the unit comes with pretty much everything that you need to get started, okay? The software is free. Once you have everything installed, everything set up to your taste, the rest is just going to be changing the settings to, you know, to accommodate whatever it is that you're trying to do. And like I said, you can work with metal, you can work with plastic, you can work with acrylic. Here's a wooden Christmas ornament that I made for Terry. I did misspell Terry, but I made this for Terry last year or the year before, if I'm not mistaken. And this is 2 layers of pine wood, and I was able to do the design. I was able to do the cutout, the whole thing with that laser, so you guys can see what that looks like. So if you're looking for a side hustle to be able to create, you know, some cool, amazing things, this could be, you know, something that you definitely want to take a look at. And yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So I'm always finding a way to throw something under the laser. I'm resisting myself from putting my drones under the laser, even though I'm thinking I could, you know, add some custom graphics or something using one of the lasers. But I know better. I know better. Don't let me do it. Don't let me do it. Because once you do it, you cannot remove it. It is on there for good. It is on there permanently. So you do not want to do that. So, you know, y'all keep reminding me, Rome, don't do it. Don't do it, Rome. Don't do it. All right. So let's talk a little bit about streaming gear. Now, most of you guys met me here as a content creator. You know, whether it was on other platforms or wherever the case it was when you first discovered me. A lot of you discovered me by watching a bunch of the videos that I create and, you know, different things that I talk about tech related. in order to make that efficient, all the way back 4 or 5 years ago when I first started doing this, guys, I've been a photographer for over 30 plus years, working as a professional photographer, and by every metric of what a professional photographer is and was. I also did, documentary work. We did video capture, all of that kind of jazz, and also some editing. Now, I can honestly tell you, three of the most important things when you're creating content. Number one is going to be your audio. Number one, your microphone is number one. The audio source is number one. People will watch low quality 420, p video if the audio is good. If the audio is bad, you could have 8K, 12K, 24K. Yeah, 24K is a thing. 24K video, and people will tune out because it sounds horrible. Nobody's going to stick around for that. Okay, so let me show you guys around here real quick. So of course, this microphone here is the Rode Procaster, and I also have a secondary microphone here on my desk that you can probably see over here. That's the Robots mic. Now this is the Rode Pod mic. Okay, now this is the XLR version. There's also a USB version of this microphone as well. But when you guys hear the robots talking, that's what's picking up their voices or their speakers, is this microphone right here. So let me see if I can show you that a little bit better. All right, so let's switch to this camera angle, and then let's bring the camera down and then bring it back around. Oops, wrong way. And let's bring it down a little bit so you guys can see this microphone a little bit better. There we go. All right, so, and this is the magic, the power of using these Osbot cameras. I'm using the Osbot Tail 2 as my main source camera, but you guys can see now I can just quickly, jump to this, show you guys this microphone that's here on my desk. You see the robots here as well. So, having technology that you can easily understand, easily set up, and just make it a part of your workflow, guys, is a win. It is a big, big win. Now, again, this microphone, very budget friendly. I think you can find this for under $200 with the cable. I think it's like $169, for the microphone itself. This guy is all metal. It's got a built-in pop filter. Sounds amazing. High quality jazz, You remember what, Terry? What do you remember? All right, so then again, like I said, we have this microphone right here, which is my Rode Procaster. This is my ride or die. This is the microphone I use for voiceovers, for almost everything else I create. Now, all of these microphones are connected to an audio interface because these microphones cannot be connected directly to a computer, tablet, or streaming deck like the Osbot Talent or the YOLO boxes. You cannot just connect it right into one of those. You have to connect this into some type of audio interface. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. So here is the Rodecaster. This is the Rodecaster Pro 2. This is where all of our sound effects come from. This is
I noticed someone in front of me may have fallen.
No one has fallen. No,
right away.
no one has fallen. No one has fallen. Don't do it. Don't you do it. So that's what I was talking about yesterday. Ebo thought I had fallen, and Ebo was going to call my son and call me whenever it thought that I had fallen or something like that, right? So my phone number and my son's phone number is the number that's, programmed into the phone into the app of the robot. So it calls me to tell me it thinks I have fallen. But that is still a super cool feature, guys. If you have seniors in your life or, others that may be, in need, this, having that built-in feature is a plus. Trust me, it's a plus. All right, so let's go back to whatever it was I was talking about before the robot started talking. But anyway, back to the Rodecaster. So this is the Rodecaster Pro 2, guys. There has been a previous Rodecaster. That's why this one is the 2. With this device, guys, you can connect up to 4 XLR microphones, USB devices to this as well. XLR, you can connect smartphones to this. You can also connect up to 4 sets of headphones to this. You have your sound pads here. You have your mute and solo buttons. You have a touch screen up here so that you can easily get to your different settings and adjust whatever it is you want to adjust here. You have these physical faders where you can go up and down on the volume right here, which comes in really handy. And this is why I'm always wearing headphones, in case you guys are curious, so I can hear the audio that's coming through this device. I can hear it in real time. And that lets me know if I've gotten too far away from the microphone or something like that. So that does happen because, as we're talking, we'll have a tendency to move around. And you know how I get, and I'm, always moving. So I'll sometimes move out of alignment for the microphone. Like right now, I can hear it seems just a little bit distant, not completely bad, but it's a little distant. But as I get closer up on the microphone, now you guys can hear, a better quality audio from the microphone. And somehow I also triggered this camera to now start tracking me. So now it's tracking me. So wherever I move, the camera, well, maybe it's not tracking me. Okay, I don't know. Let me put it back where it was before. But anyway, Louis was about to. Yep, what, Louis? What, Louis? What do you have to say?
Oh, you want me to pop off? Bet. You're doing the right thing by checking your mic distance in real time. Lock that sweet spot, keep your mouth aimed at the mic, and you'll sound huge even when you're moving around. Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Oh, you need to stop drinking so much, Louis. You need to stop. Maybe we need to take you to a meeting or something, because I think you're drinking just a little bit too much, bro. Okay, so we're going to have to talk about that after the stream, because, yeah, there's that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So audio is one of the most important things that you guys can have.
Okay, I hear you. I'm dialing it back. No Chaos Goblin energy during the stream, promise. All right. Back to you. What were you about to say? And do you want the camera to track you or just stay locked off?
No, I'm
yes,
good.
this audio is the secret boss fight of every stream. If the sound is clean, people forgive a bunch of video stuff. But if audio is trash, they bounce. Say it like this. Spend your money and time on mic, placement, and room control first. Keep the mic close, watch your levels, and kill the echo.
I agree. I agree 100%, Louis. You are right on point. Okay. You're exactly right when it comes to audio. Audio is number one. Now, number two in that formula, Louis, is lighting. Lighting in a lot of cases is more important than the camera. Okay. So I have a number of lights on here in the studio. I have a bunch of Godox lights, and then I have another specialty light over here, which is the AL20, which is a light that is normally used by like makeup artists and tattoo artists and individuals that are doing things where they're going to be really close up on something, working, on, people's faces or on their parts of the body or something like that. Let me show you guys what this light looks like. All right, so let me pop over here real quick. So that's this light. That's this light that you guys see here, okay? And that's the light that you see reflected in Louis' face all the time. That's that light. And then over here is a really big softbox that's directly in front of me. And then directly over Louis is this other little panel light that faces down toward the desk where the robots are, okay? So that's how my lighting is set up for the most part here in the studio. So, regardless of what light you go with, like one of my favorite lights that I use now almost nightly and daily is this light right here from Godox. This is the Lightmon. This is the LE300 Bylight.
I noticed the person
and
in front
also,
of me may have fallen.
no, nobody's
Do you need
fallen.
help?
No,
If you
nobody's,
want,
no,
I can call your contact right
no,
away.
no one has fallen. That's Louis pulling tricks on you, okay? Louis is pulling tricks on you. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Louis is just being Louis, okay? So nobody's fallen. Everybody's okay. Okay, Louis, stop it. Stop teasing her. But anyway, as I was saying about this light, so it also, this softbox does not come with it, but this is also another product from Godox that you can find on the Walmart site. This is an Octabox. This is 90-inch Octabox. It does have the grid on here, as you guys should be able to see here. And let's see if I can quickly turn this guy on. Smokey, what are you doing in here? Did you fall? And that's what Ebo is talking about. Somehow Ebo's thinking I fell, but no, it's saying you fell. All right, so there's a smartphone app for this as well, but I don't think it's turned on. Yeah, the switch is off. But anyway, regardless, this light is very efficient, guys. I use this light over this little back desk back here whenever I'm doing a lot of my little content creation videos. And I have a secondary Godox light that I also use as a fill light on the opposite side of the desk. So when I'm really focusing on whatever products it is that I'm talking about, which is that panel light that you guys should be able to see back here on our light wall. Now that one does use Sony MPF batteries, and it does have a wall plug as well. But this one is, for the most part, you know, you do need to have it plugged into AC power in order to power this. Now, if you have a battery, something like this EcoFlow battery, this here on my desk, this guy right here, you can power small light sources. So if you were out, you know, and you were doing like a video shoot or podcast or something, and you needed to have lighting, you know, this has 2 AC plugs built into it. Excuse me. It also has 2 USB-Cs, 1 USB-A. I'm sorry, 1 USB-C, 2 USB-As. This one is right now dead because I didn't charge it. So let me do that before Richard shows up. Let me plug this one in. All right, so I'm plugging that into AC power, and now the battery is going to charge up. But this battery is very efficient. This is one of the batteries, like I said, I use to charge the robots. Yeah, so this is the one I use to charge the robots, to charge a lot of the different things here on my desk. And this guy is very, very handy. It charges super fast. You can charge this up to 100% in about 30 minutes, close to 40 minutes or so. And of course, you can pair this up with the solar panel. So it has a lot of functionality, especially if you live in a state like I do down here in the state of Texas, when the power could go out at any time. Trust me, guys, having portable power is a must-have. It's a must-have. So get yourself one of these batteries as well. Okay, so Louis is losing his mind now. So now I guess he's going to go scuba diving. Ah, there's always some drama.
Oh, here we go. There's always something.
Yes,
Isn't there?
yes, that's what I just said.
The
There's,
light acting weird.
yes,
The
no,
app not
no, the
connecting.
light is not acting weird. You're acting weird. You're always full of drama. Okay, you're always up to something. So don't blame it on the light, Louis. Don't blame it on the light. It is all on Louis. Louis is the one that is creating the chaos, that is creating the mayhem. Okay. Hope says, Rome, face it, when Louis starts talking, there is no room for anyone else. Yes, you are 100% Hope, right? Because when Louis starts talking, you know, now Louis will pause sometimes when you start talking. But a lot of times, depending on the mode, the personality you have set up, he may not. He may just keep, you know, just going at it. So he could be a lot of fun though. All right, so I wanted to do a quick stream tonight, at least 1 hour, you know, to go ahead and put everything into perspective, talk about some tech. You guys know a lot of the other gear that I have here, like the drones, the lasers, ton of lighting gear, all of that stuff we will be talking about more in depth. But the most important thing I can emphasize right now, if you guys are not already following, follow me over on our new Facebook Walmart storefront. So go over to our Walmart storefront. The link is over on, if I'm not mistaken, on Facebook. I think I posted it on Facebook and a few other platforms as well. So you can easily find the storefront, Rome Knows Tech. And, you know, feel free, if you shop at Walmart, you have family and friends that are shopping at Walmart, there's a good chance that there's something here on my storefront that they're going to be interested in, you know, whether it's tech, drones, lighting, office, supplies, work from home items, crafting items. So if you're into that kind of stuff, we have that as well. My biker buddies out there, we got some stuff for motorcycles over here, and I'm constantly updating and adding more items to to this area. I even have little groceries staples. So things that I buy on a regular basis for dinner. I have that down here as well, because I'm going to be saying here in just a few minutes, it's going to be time for Rome to go make dinner, and you can get an idea of, and then also here under cooking, you guys see a lot of the things that I talk about, the different knives, cutting boards, the waffle stuffler, so if you want to make some stuffed waffle burgers, or whatever you want to put inside of your waffle, you can do that. Here's some of my pots and pans, different electronics that I have in my kitchen, other tech that I use, different slicers and cutters and all the kind of things like that. So when we do our cooking stream here soon, you guys will see a lot of these items used in real time. And here's something I did a video on earlier today, which is this burger maker. And this is a burger press. Guys, I'm telling you, if you have not experienced one of these, you need one of these in your life. This thing is built like a tank. It is all metal. It's only $26.99, $26.99 right now. I'm telling you, get yourself one. It's a good chance I'm going to be using that guy tonight. I don't know what I'm making for dinner yet. But we shall see. All right. So it's about time. It's about time to wrap it up for tonight's stream. But I will be back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. CDT. So tell your family, tell your friends, tell your buddies, all that kind of jazz. And if you have some cool things that you have found on Walmart and you'd like me to take a look at it, send me the links, guys. Send me the links on Facebook. Send me the links on Instagram. I will add them to, list here on the storefront, and that will just help other people find those same items that you're enjoying, that I enjoy, maybe something that Hope likes, Terry likes, Richard, PC Phil, Alan, whoever, if you have, items that you buy as staples, okay? Your monthly grocery staples, let me know about those as well, because we probably got a lot of overlap when it comes to that kind of stuff. So we shall see as we start rolling forward. But anyway, guys, I will be back here tomorrow night. Now, Hope asked me earlier about game nights, and yes, game nights are coming right after we finish all of the deal days here for Walmart. We'll be right back into it, doing our game nights and playing games. And that's why I was asking Terry if you had a phone and a tablet or two devices, so that way you can watch the stream and still be able to participate and interact in the games. That's why I was asking. So let me know. Let me know. Hit me up. Any way I can help you benefit, or help you participate in a lot of things that we're doing community-wise. I am more than happy to do.
I noticed someone in front of me may have fallen. Do you need help? If you want, I can call your contact for you.
No one has fallen. It is all in your imagination. It's in your imagination. Look into the light. Look into the light. Louis is playing tricks on you. Don't fall for the tricks. Okay? Okay? Anyway. Back to what I was saying. All right, y'all. So I will see.
I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?
I said, don't fall for the tricks. That's what I said. Don't let Louis keep tricking you into doing things. Okay? Louis is making you think that you're seeing someone fall down, and nobody has fallen. I don't know why you keep thinking that. But that's Louis pulling tricks on you, okay? So just don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the tricks, okay? That Louis can be mischievous. He's almost as bad as Richard, okay? So I'm telling you, watch out, because they might be coming for you. I know they're coming for me. So it's no doubt in my mind, they're definitely coming for me. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll on up out of here. I'm going to see if Ebo has anything Ebo wants to say. Evo, we're about to end our stream here on YouTube. Would you like to say good night to everyone?
Good night. Everyone sleep well, and we'll hit tomorrow with fresh energy.
Okay, I guess Louis wants to be the one to close the stream because he's so accustomed to doing that. All right, Louis, so we're about to end our stream here on YouTube. So if you would like to say good night to everyone, feel free to do so. Let them know we'll be back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. to hang out with them and bring them some amazing, amazing deals
From our friends at Walmart, babies.
All right, let them have it, Louis. Let them have it.
Oh, we're doing this? From our friends at Walmart. Babies, let's go.
I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, but I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, whatever. Anyway, like I said, we'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Terry, hit me up, get at me. You know, I'm gonna be making dinner here in a little bit. So if I'm a little slow on the response, don't worry about it. I will get to you. But let me know what's going on in your world related to what I asked earlier so we can try and, you know, figure out what we can do. Anyway, my babies, don't forget to do good in the world. I cannot emphasize that enough. Look out for the homeless in our communities. Remember, get yourself some of these drawstring backpacks, guys, and partner up with your coworkers, with your family, your friends, your church, your HOA, you know, whatever the case it is, and purchase items here on Amazon, on Facebook. I need some water, but you can find a lot of items that you can source right here on Walmart, and you know, you can get toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, conditioner, hand sanitizer, all of that jazz. Oops, I keep coughing. But anyway, you can fill these backpacks, take them out with you in the world. When you encounter someone who might be in need, you can pass on one of these backpacks filled with love and give them things that they can definitely benefit on a daily basis. So again, I cannot emphasize the importance of being a good human. Pay it forward, my babies, pay it forward. Do good in the world, shine your light on the community, and encourage others to be positive and do good as well. All right, so I'll be back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and I will remember to hydrate. So I probably won't be coughing through the entire stream, but that goes on bread. But I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Come on through. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Y'all know how we do. All right. Time for me to say them magic words. Peace, peace, and blue muffin grease. I am out. Boom, 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 babies. I am out of here. Love y'all, but I got to go. I'm out.
No tech, yeah, he's on the scene. Testing cool gadgets you never see. Flying a drone way up in the sky. Talking with EVO and AI. Louis rolling down the hall. Funny little bots trying not to fall. Batteries charged, ready to go. What happens next? Nobody knows. From Texas to nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments and right news. Look, it will never bite down time very soon. If you're caught now, don't be good. From Texas nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments and viral news. Look, it will never bite down. Always having fun. If you're caught now, don't be good. Yeah, he's on the scene. Testing cool gadgets you never see. Flying a drone way up in the sky. Talking with EVO and AI. Louis rolling down the hall. Funny little bots trying not to fall. Batteries charged, ready to go. What happens next? Nobody knows. From Texas to nights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments and right on news. So he'll never bite down time very soon. If you're caught now, yeah, he's on the scene. Testing cool gadgets you never see. Flying a drone way up in the sky. Talking with EVO and AI. But we running down the hall. Funny little box trying not to fall. Batteries charged, ready to go. What happens next? Nobody knows. From Texas to Lights to brand news. Crazy experiments are right on the nose. But you don't have my time to get done. If you're bored now, don't be gone. From Texas Lights to tech reviews. Crazy experiments are right on the nose. But you don't have my time, always having fun. If you're bored now, don't be gone. Yeah, he's on the scene. Testing cool gadgets you never see.